More breaking news. 4 months after a woman died while visiting an inmate at Mule Creek State Prison, we've learned her death is now deemed a homicide.
The Amador County coroner tells KCRA 3 investigates she was strangled. Investigative reporter Lizzie Mitri is here with what she has uncovered. Lizzie.
Curtis, we've been following this story for several months, waiting to hear from the coroner, all after learning 62-year-old Stephanie Dowles from the Los Angeles area died at Mule Creek State Prison in Ione on November 13th at about 2 in the morning. Her family tells us she was visiting her husband, 54-year-old David Brinson. He's been in prison since 1994, and court records show a jury convicted Brinson of 4 counts of murder, and he was sentenced to 4 consecutive life terms without the possibility of parole. But he was allowed family visits. The CDCR website tells us those happen in private apartment-like facilities on prison grounds and can last about 30 to 40 hours. So it was during one of those visits that Dowles died. We know she was a hairstylist and a small business owner, and she was very close with her community in Southern California. So now, while the coroner has ruled Dowles' death a homicide, the prison says its investigation is still ongoing, and the district attorney's office tells us it has not filed charges against anyone because it's still waiting on that criminal investigation to be completed. Back to you.
Lizzie, have you had a chance to speak with the family?
Yeah, we have. They're obviously very...
Hey, y'all, what's happening, man? This is your host, Most of Great Day, Late Dollar Short News, man. Tap that like, that share, that subscribe, and all that old good stuff, man. Hit the notification bell so you'll be tuned in to the latest and the greatest. And on today's topic, we are talking about the Department of Corrections and Rehabilitation. There's been 70 murders already this year. If you haven't heard, if you've been living up under a rock, in the state of California corrections. And 2 of those have been visitors. The visitors aren't even safe. It's not even safe to visit your loved ones anymore. That's how corrupt the Department of California Corrections has been. Jeff McCumber has just been running amok, and he should soon be persecuted and prosecuted for the heinous crimes going on in the Department of Corrections and Rehabilitation in California. They're running amok. It's damn near a death every day. Damn near every day, somebody getting murdered, somebody getting butchered. And I believe it all started with all of the people that were in the back, that were in ADSEG, that were in the SHU, that were in the hole for so long, with the end of hostilities. Once they let those people out, things became volatile. Not only that, with them integrating the yards, the people who aren't supposed to be on certain yards being on certain yards, if you get my drift. What they would call a 50-50 yard, letting people who have crimes such as S offenses and, people who have gave up alpha datas and written statements, or they told on somebody, letting them back into general population, to the wolves, where they know that something bad can happen to them. So you have a whole yard of people who are just all the way bad. They dropped out of gangs, which is the SNY, the sensitive need yards, and they form their own gangs. The 2-5ers, the Northern Riders, the Playboys. They form their own structures over there, the GBG, and different things of that nature. So now you got those gangs running amok, and then you got the general population gangs running amok, and they got people who are not supposed to be over there running amok, trying to stab their way off the yard or get all off the yard however they can. I heard Mule Creek was a bad prison anyway. I heard that prison was all bad for certain people. I don't know, who deems these yards bad or good. I haven't been incarcerated in a long time, but I got peoples, behind those walls, and they know these type of things. But this is sad and unfortunate. This woman going on a conjugal visit to see her husband and loses her life, and I don't even understand the jurisdiction behind this, because I thought that if you had a double life sentence, this man had a quadruple life, and he was able to go on a conjugal visit, which is insane to me. But I guess they, didn't discriminate if you were married. You're able to, or maybe your points had dropped. I don't know. I have no idea. But however, it's still sad and unfortunate that this woman lost her life over nothing. Nonsense. I don't know what was going on. I don't know what his trip was. If evidently she loved and cared for this man. If she traveled all the way from Los Angeles up to Mule Creek, you have to go through a lot of things. Those visits are expensive, man. I knew a lady who, her husband was behind the wall, and she used to go, do conjugal visits, man. And that stuff gets extremely expensive for you to travel, with gas and buy food and things of that nature, man. It's a daunting task. So for her to do all of that for him, and for him to still unalive her, is crazy to me, man. It's insane. Like, I don't know what was going through the dude's head, man, but some heads need to be rolling, man. If you got loved ones in California, if you got loved ones in any prison, any county jail,
I told you niggas is mad. On my mama, I told you niggas is mad.
You ain't gotta. It doesn't have to be monetarily all the time. If you don't got it, you don't got it. We understand that.
They got scary police is. They not finna come in here doing shit. They gonna wait till they see it all the way down. They scared.
Hey man,
look,
things is getting real volatile behind those walls,
nigga.
Man.
This shit real, nigga. On my mama, nigga. This shit real. On the dead homies, this shit real.
You're not guaranteed to come out of there
still blowing shit
like
up.
You went in. Trust me, man. You're not guaranteed to go into jail, man. You think you just gonna walk some time off? Oh, it gave me 5. I'm gonna walk that down. No. You might come out a whole different man, or you might not come out at all. Hey, man, this is your host, most of Great Day, Late Dollar Short News, man. Tap in and tell a friend. We out.